we're back. We are going to be doing another house transformation. This time we are working on my bedroom, and we're going to be doing that area, but we're also going to be doing like the rest of my room. But for today, I'm just going to be doing like the front entry space. So I'm going to repaint everything, but then I'm also going to do some wallpaper up on the wall. And what is wrong with you? For now, I wanted to show you guys before I started moving everything, because we're going to move the desk and all the stuff over there off the walls and back into over this side of the room. I have like this opening right here in my room. So this is technically our entryway. Like this is obviously our front door, but that is my room. And this is obviously going to stay the same on the floor, but I have to clean that. But we're going to take all of these things off, and then the desk and the dollhouse, we're going to move that this way. And then I'm going to start painting in here. See how everything is like, it's like 4 different colors and I'm just over it. So I'm going to be painting it this brighter cream color that's like almost white. It's like definitely a mix of white and cream. It's very light and bright, but I'm going to do that on all of the walls in this section first, and then I'm going to put this wallpaper that I have. I actually got this from Target. So I got this from Target. It's the Threshold brand, but it's basically like little brown boho feathers, and it's removable wallpaper. So that is going to go on this orange wall, and then everything else is just going to be painted. So I just wanted to show you guys the before, and I don't know how much painting I'm actually going to show you guys that I'm doing, but we're going to clean this all off first. So it is the next day. I did not film a whole lot yesterday because I wanted to get it done, but then also the lighting was kind of terrible in here. I did 2 coats, and now I'm confused because I thought that I bought like more of a cream color and it matches the swatch, but the swatch, like, it looks white. It looks very white, but it doesn't look white next to white. It's fine. I might just not paint that part of my room with the same color. But I did want to show you guys. So I did the entire wall. So this was, everything was orange on this wall. This was the peach wall, and I was only going to do 1 coat because I just didn't want it to like show through the wallpaper that I'm putting up, but it was still pretty see-through. It was very, very orange. So I just went ahead and painted over that, and then I painted this wall right here. This one was already like that creamy tan-ish color, I guess. And then the ceiling was white, but now, like, that's what's confusing to me, because now my ceiling looks a little bit gray. And then this like little part up here, this was all peach as well. So I did 2 coats of that. And then we refreshed this wall, which is actually really nice because my daughter had drew on it, or she had drawn on it with like crayons and markers and stuff like that. But that's all done. And then I did everything over here and all of the little stuff. So I haven't taken like the border tape off of it yet, but we are going to, I'm debating, the kids kind of want to get snow cones, so I'm debating on doing wallpaper today. I really kind of want to do it now and get it over with, since this week is book launch week, so I know that I'm going to be very busy this week. So I think I kind of do want to just do it now, but I have some things that I actually want to hang up, so I will check back in after we get all of that hung up and finished. Okay, so I truly attempted this wallpaper, and apparently I really did not measure well, nor did I know how to do it. So I scrapped the wallpaper and I went and got some paint swatches. So I got these like really pretty earth colors. So I'm gonna do a sun and a moon with some sparkles. I don't think I'm gonna do that rainbow line. I might not. But for right now, I actually have the, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I kind of drew out where I want to do the sun, and then up in the corner, you cannot see that at all. But over here, I drew out where I want to do the moon. So I'm gonna start painting on it. It is 7:50 at night, but my friend's kids are over here, so I'm gonna just start doing this and then kind of just see where it goes, and hopefully so I finished. So this wall, I decided to make this random little design here. I used like the tape to make it even, and I wanted the same colors over here, but I wanted something a little different. So over here I did the moon, and then I added some little stars this way, and they kind of went up and down the door frame, and then I did the sun here. Now, I want to acknowledge something. I know that this is not a perfect circle, but I didn't want it to be perfect looking. I wanted it to be very artsy and free and very like boho vibes. So the colors that I chose, I don't know exactly how this is going to dry, but I really like tried to do like the swirls and stuff inside, and I don't know, I really like it. I like how it turns out, and I really do like this wall, but I feel like something's missing because there's so much white, but at the same time, I'm going to be pushing my desk back over here, and then I'm going to be hanging a lot of different things on the wall. So I'm going to leave it this way for now until I style it. So, and then I extended like a few of these lines up that way. So I don't know. I'll bring you guys back in once I put the desk up to it and like style things, and then we'll see how it looks. For now, that's what we got, so hopefully I like it, because if I don't, I'm not gonna want to repaint this. So that's what we got for now. And this wall, I know that it doesn't fully match like the vibe of everything, but I really like it. It almost looks like noodles or Cheetos, I don't know. But I really like it. And the only thing I really put on this wall is my calendar, because I probably really won't put anything else there. Just because I wouldn't know what else to put up there, but I'm gonna be hanging a bunch of stuff on the wall, and then I will update you guys with that once that's all finished. Probably tomorrow though, because now it is 9:30, so I'm done for the night. I'll come back in tomorrow. Okay, so I don't even remember the last thing that I recorded, but I finished my wall. It has taken me a few weeks to do this because I really thought I was gonna get it done in like a weekend. That did not happen. And then once I did it, I didn't like how it was looking, and then I had to go back and change some things, and then I finally like hung the stuff up on the wall that I wanted there in the first place and organized things a little bit differently. So I'm gonna show you guys the final product and what it finally looks like. I love it. I know that it's not everybody's taste. Not everybody would be cool with it. I've had some friends even tell me, they're like, well, you know, like I'm not into it, or I like one side better than the other, but that's cool. Like, I love it. And my whole goal with this wall was, so obviously I did this, I don't even know if I showed you that part, but like this middle part, I just wanted to do something fun and different. And so you know, my whole thing with this wall is I wanted a wall to make me happy. I'm really one of those people that like the weather truly affects my mood, and I try to not let it, but it does. So when it's gloomy or snowy or raining, it's just gross outside, I don't feel productive. I don't feel like I'm getting anything done. So my goal with this wall was not only to make something that I loved, but I incorporated the sun, because the sun truly like affects me differently, and it just makes me happy. So I put the sun, and then I did one moon on the side with some little stars to represent like my best friend, and I really like how it turned out. I didn't want it to be perfect looking. I wanted it to be kind of uneven, because to me that's like how a lot of like the boho like aesthetic is. So I'm excited because I found this blanket. That basically matches my wall. So I had to get it, but I'm gonna turn you guys around and show you guys. All right, so this is our finished product. So I still, obviously that mirror's not gonna stay there. I have to like find a different place in the house for it. But I did a gigantic sun, and the only thing I don't like about this, but I'm not changing it, is this line, how it's straight when the rest of these kind of like fan out a little bit. But I'm not changing it. It's already done. Like it took way too long. So, but I love the little sun. I love the 3 colors that I chose. And if you guys want, I will actually I'll list all the colors down in the description box if you want to see that. And then I hung up some different pictures. So obviously the beach and palm trees makes me super, super happy. So then I have this S right here, obviously for Shannon. And then I have this cute little picture up here that says exhale. And I like it, one, because obviously it blends in a little rose gold and everything, but I like it because sometimes I just need to breathe a little bit and I need to remind myself of that. And then I have my goals for the year. I have my love picture, and then I have Dino's karate stuff right here. And this is just these are the love verses, but I changed it so that I remember how to act right. And then the moon and stars, and I took it over my door over here. And yeah, so this is my wall, and that's it. So I love it. I truly, truly love it. It makes me so happy when I get up in the morning. And yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it was kind of all over the place, and all the info will be in the description box. I love you guys so much. See you next time. Bye.